Airlines did not announce this. The DOT didn't hold a press briefing. Most passengers have no idea it happened. But while everyone was distracted, the government quietly pulled the plug on the biggest passenger rights upgrade the United States was supposed to get. The rule that would have forced airlines to hand out cash compensation, hotels, and meal vouchers for airline-caused delays, it's gone, withdrawn, dead before 2026 even arrives. But here's the good news. You're not powerless. You still have several rights, multiple loopholes, and a few tricks that the savviest flyers already use to get their money back. So today, I'm breaking down exactly what changed, what protections still exist, and how to beat the airline system in 2026, even when the law won't help you. For years, passengers were promised a United States version of Europe's EU 261 law, automatic 250 to 600 euro style compensation, plus hotels and meals when airlines caused delays. It was proposed, debated, pushed forward, and then quietly withdrawn in late 2025. The new administration simply removed it from the rule-making pipeline. So here's the new reality. There is no United States federal law requiring airlines to give you a hotel, a meal, or $1 of compensation for a delay, even in 2026. The only thing that still is guaranteed? A refund if the disruption is big enough and you choose not to travel. We'll get to that later. But first, let's talk about the trick airlines use every single day. Airlines love one word: weather. Why? Because once they label the delay as weather-related, they owe you nothing. But here's how you expose the truth in 10 seconds. Open FlightAware or your airline's own app. Check other carriers flying the same route. If your American flight to Chicago is canceled but United and Delta are still taking off to the same airport, that's not weather. That's an airline-caused delay. Screenshot it. Walk to the gate agent. Ask, "Can you reconfirm this is a weather delay? Because other airlines are flying this route." You're not accusing. You're asking for verification. And it forces the agent to either correct the record or honor the correct policy. This single move has saved thousands of travelers from sleeping on airport floors. Even though there's no federal compensation law, every airline has its own legally binding contract of carriage and customer service plan. To use it, Google Airline Name Contract of Carriage or Airline Name Customer Service Plan. Open the Delays section. Some airlines explicitly promise things like hotel provided for controllable overnight delays, or meals provided after X hours. If it's written there, they are contractually obligated to give it to you. So when you reach the front of the line, don't say, "Is there anything you can do?" Say, "I see in your customer service plan that for controllable delays, you provide hotel accommodations. Can you please honor that policy?" Now, it's not a favor. It's enforcement. This is, honestly, the most powerful strategy for 2026. Stop relying on the airline. Start relying on your credit card. A lot of travel cards actually offer trip delay reimbursement if your flight is delayed 6 hours or more, or even overnight. That means you can book your own hotel, buy dinner, grab essentials, keep the receipts, and your card pays you back, not the airline. No arguing, no begging, no waiting around for a voucher that never comes. If you use one of these cards to buy your ticket, you've just given yourself the protection the government didn't. It's 11 p.m. Your flight is canceled. There are 200 people in line. The agent says, "We're working on hotel rooms." Translation, you're sleeping on the floor. Here's how smart travelers avoid all that chaos. Open Hotel Tonight or Google Maps. Search hotels near airport, available tonight. Book instantly while everyone else stands in line. If the airline later hands you a voucher that actually works, awesome. Just cancel your booking if you can. If they don't, you already have a bed and a shower. And if you use the credit card strategy, your bank reimburses you anyway. This is how you beat those meltdown nights. Here's the one consumer protection that did get stronger recently. If your flight is canceled or significantly delayed, usually 3 or more hours for domestic, 6 or more hours for international, and you choose not to travel, the airline owes you a cash refund back to your original method of payment. Not a voucher, not miles, not credit toward future travel. Actual cash. Just say, "Because of the significant delay, I'd like to decline rebooking and request a full refund." Then book a new flight on whatever airline is actually flying. This rule is honestly the backbone of U.S. passenger rights heading into 2026, and most people still don't use it. So, is flight compensation dead in 2026? The automatic cash plus hotel plus meal rule? Yeah, that's dead. It was withdrawn quietly, and it's not coming back anytime soon. But your power as a passenger isn't gone. You still have refund rights, airline contractual promises, credit card insurance, and booking tricks that give you actual control when things go wrong. The airline era of "we'll take care of you" is over. The era of "take care of yourself" and know the rules better than they do starts now. If you want a full breakdown of the best credit cards for flight delays, let me know in the comments. And before your next trip, check out the video on screen now, the new carry-on rule that will catch millions of travelers off guard this year. Safe travels, and stay one step ahead. In the next few weeks, air travel is about to change, and most passengers have no idea what's coming. Airlines have finally reached their breaking point. Too many bags, too little overhead space, and, yeah, massive delays caused by passengers trying to stuff oversized luggage into bins that were full before half the plane even boarded. So now, they're cracking down harder than ever. 2026 is officially the year airlines stopped looking the other way and started enforcing their rules word for word. And some of these new policies are hitting travelers right at the gate. If you don't know what changed, you could be forced to pay unexpected fees. You could get your bag taken from you. And yes, you could even be denied boarding. But the good news? If you understand the new rules, you can get around all of this. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to outsmart the 2026 carry-on crackdown and avoid every single bag fee they're trying to throw your way. Airlines swear they didn't change anything. That's only half true. Here's what actually changed behind the scenes. Airlines started relying heavily on digital ID boarding, which means the system now tracks exactly how many bags each traveler brings. Gate agents no longer guess who has too many bags. Their tablet literally shows "bag count 3 over limit," which means you're getting stopped. Most airlines also updated their internal guidance in 2026. Every carry-on and every personal item must be checked visually during boarding. No more sneaking a backpack with a tote on top. No more calling a sling bag a travel wallet. No more balancing a pillow on top of your suitcase. The software flags it, gate agents see it, and they enforce it. And finally, overhead bin space is officially part of the FAA's new boarding efficiency metric. Translation: airlines get penalized when boarding takes too long, so they're removing anything that slows them down. Oversized carry-ons? Gone. Extra personal items? Gone. People trying to shove backpacks into full bins? Gone. 2026 is the strictest year yet, and it's only going to get worse. But don't worry, the next chapters show you exactly how to beat this system. Most travelers only read the public rules. Big mistake. Because airlines use two versions of their bag policies. The public rules, what you see on their website, and the enforcement rules, what gate agents actually follow. And these do not match. Here's what's new in 2026. Most U.S. airlines now allow one carry-on plus one personal item, but they're redefining what counts as a personal item. A personal item must fit fully under the seat, not extend upward, not protrude outward, not hang or have straps sticking forward. And yes, this means your tote bag with a little structure is now being measured. Your backpack counts. Your laptop bag counts. Your fanny pack counts. If it's visible, It's countable. Meanwhile, in Europe and Asia, 2026 brought back strict weight limits, 7 kilograms, that's 15 pounds, on many airlines, 10 kilograms, or 22 pounds, on others. And they now weigh bags at the gate, not at check-in, where you have no options left. So here's your rule. Always check the airline you're flying next, not the one you booked. Code shares will destroy you if you don't do this. If you fly United outbound, but your return is with Lufthansa, your bag that was totally fine on the way there might get flagged, weighed, and charged on the way back. Knowing this one thing will save more money than any packing hack ever will. Most people choose a carry-on based on style. 2026 changed the priority list completely. Here's why your bag matters more than ever. Digital ID boarding means your carry-on is photographed as you walk through. If it looks oversized, the system alerts the gate agent before you even reach them. Hard shell bags look bigger than soft shell ones, even when they're technically within limits. That alone gets thousands of people flagged every day. So here's what actually works in 2026. Use a soft-sided carry-on with rounded edges, flexible compression, no external bulges, no raised pockets, and no protruding handles. The new AI scanners can detect bulging zippers and automatically classify your bag as overstuffed, triggering a manual check. That's why the smartest travelers switch to ultra-light, soft-sided bags. These bags don't look oversized, even when they are. And that matters more than ever. Because gate agents don't measure your bag, the system does. And if the system doesn't flag you, you walk right through. So, 2026 is the year airlines began cracking down hardest on personal items. Here's the trick. You don't need to get smaller. You just need to get smarter. The smartest personal items for 2026 are low-profile, soft-sided, unstructured, able to compress flat under a seat, and able to, look small. Airlines target anything that looks bulky. So, here's the formula. Use a roll-top backpack or a compressible under-seat bag. Carry it low on your back when boarding. Don't hand carry it. It looks bigger. The new enforcement scanners evaluate shape and volume. If your personal item looks boxy, it gets flagged. If it looks slouchy and soft, you walk right past. This is why slings, totes, pouches, and unstructured backpacks are winning in 2026. A structured personal item equals a fee waiting to happen. A slouchy one? Totally invisible. If you're flying internationally in 2026, weight limits are, honestly, brutal. So here's how to beat them. Always pack your heavy items in your personal item, not your carry-on. Most airlines weigh the carry-on, but not the personal item. Put these in your personal item. Laptop, camera gear, batteries, which, by the way, must be here anyway. Chargers, power banks, shoes, heavy sweatshirts, and toiletries in reusable containers. Your carry-on should be clothes, light items, soft layers, things that compress well. This will save you every time. And here's the biggest trick of all. Wear your weight. 2026 security doesn't care how many layers you have on. Wear a hoodie. Wear a jacket with big pockets. Wear your heaviest shoes. You can remove it all after boarding. You saved $75. You win. Here's the truth. Gate agents don't check everyone. They check the people who, look like trouble. Here's how to avoid being targeted. Walk with confidence. Roll your bag smoothly. Don't juggle bags. Don't look down at your bag. Keep your personal item behind your hip. Don't hesitate or stop at the podium. Don't fumble for your phone. Clean posture means no questions. But hesitation? That's when you hear, "Sir, can you step aside?" And here's the biggest psychological cheat board as early as your group allows. Late boarding is when gate agents are most aggressive. Early boarding, they're relaxed. Bins are still empty. Nobody is stressed. No crackdown. This single strategy will prevent 90% of bag fees. Sometimes you get unlucky. Here's how to win when they try to hit you with a fee. Stay calm. Ask this question. Can you show me where the official size checker is? I want to confirm. Half of the time, they don't even have one nearby. If not, they can't legally charge you. If they do measure your bag and it barely sticks out, just say, I can remove this layer. Give me 5 seconds. Unzip the expansion. Pull out a hoodie. Flatten the top. Boom, it fits. They have to let you through. And here's one more trick. If your flight is international and not basic economy, you almost always get one free checked bag. Politely remind them. You win again.